AITA for not telling the nurse at my niece's school about my profession? I am not the original poster. That is you, Ecstatic Rap 5947. She posted in r, am I the asshole? Mood spoiler. Cute and wholesome. Less than. Original post. April 23, 2023. I, 29F, was supposed to pick up my niece, Sophie 7F, from elementary school and spend a day with her. It was all mentioned before to the school and I've picked her up a few times before. Sophie was running towards me, but unfortunately she tripped and fell down. Her knee was bruised and she started crying like crazy. I took her to the nurse's office immediately. The nurse was in her early 20s and helped Sophie with cleaning up her wound and dressing. I tell my niece a lot about my line of work, so she asked if she was going to need stitches. If so, how many and what kind, etc. The nurse was impressed. She showed Sophie a few items of equipment she had and asked if Sophie wanted to be a nurse like her. Sophie said no. She wanted to be a doctor like her aunt, aka me. The nurse got a bit upset and asked me why I didn't say anything about this. I was honestly confused. I was like, why would I need to even mention it? I even threw in a compliment saying she was quite good at her job and I enjoyed witnessing a professional at work. She said I was being too generous with my comments. I told her I was being honest and thanked her for taking care of Sophie's knee. Right when Sophie and I were leaving, she said she'd never be able to guess my line of work correctly because I look better than most of my colleagues. I thanked her again and said I appreciated her help. She said I still owed her for not telling her my job and that it felt like I was testing her, deliberately trying to see how she was doing. I apologized and said that was not what I meant and that I knew she was more than capable of doing her job well. She said maybe I could find a way to make it up to her properly and I was like, sure. But Sophie and I need to go now. I don't know if I was rude, but this had me thinking. Should I have told her about my job? Edit. I'd like to thank everyone for their lovely comments and making me realize what was going on this whole time. I'll post an update if anything interesting happens in subsequent days. Thanks again. Relevant comments. Girl, she was flirting with you. I can certainly see it now. Honestly, this is embarrassing. Are you queer? Haha, I didn't expect this to get this much attention, to be honest. By the way, sorry I took so long to answer. I was busy all day. To answer your question, well, I am in fact bisexual. Are you in a relationship and does she have a chance? No and yes. Oop is voted NTA. Update post. April 28, 2023. 5 days later. Hi everyone. Original post here. First of all, thanks for your lovely comments on my original post. I appreciate every single one. And I would like to thank everyone who took the time to give their input on the situation. As you could see in the original post, I was absolutely clueless during the whole interaction and missed the flirting part altogether. So I took your advice. Asked my sister to let me babysit Sophia again and picked her up from school around 10 minutes before school was over. I went to the nurse's office with a bouquet of flowers and thanked the nurse for taking care of niece's knee and asked her if I had the opportunity to make up for my rudeness from the last visit. Thankfully, she agreed. We went on a date last night. It included a late evening walk by the beach and dinner. By the end of the night I showed her the post and I think it is safe to say she was as amused as every single one of the commenters, and she can barely stop teasing me about it. So overall, thank you so much for your comments and help. Editor's note. All of your oblivious flirting happy ending stories are making my day. Thank you. I'd like to imagine if Oop hadn't made their post, they'd have woken up a year later, dead of night, and gone, she was flirting with me. Lol, I love how oblivious she was at first. Heart with ribbon. Oh, I'm such a sucker for when a clueless person gets tipped off to flirting and is able to make a comeback. Give my clueless ass some hope. Ah yes. There is a reason clueless lesbians is a trope. Love it. So glad she came to the Reddit hive mind who set them straight. No pun intended. I actually like that her first reaction to someone flirting by saying they were upset was to take that upset seriously and wonder if they should have done something differently. It shows that when she's confused about the real meaning, she will still care about the other person. Edit. I can't word it properly. But I just like how much respect Op had for the other woman and her professionalism throughout. This is so freaking cute. Bringing flowers was an excellent move. I wish them both success. I was so happy to see the update on this one. Also, I have a document with possible BORUs to follow up on. And when to post them. I give each link a word or two to remember what they're about. I just titled this one, Love. Lol. Dude. Clueless oops being flirted with in the first post and then listening to the commentary at before. The second post will always be my favorite type of Boris. Oozes that, no you silly goose. They like you, energy. I am way too jaded. I read the nurse's comments as her having a chip on her shoulder. I've also seen youngish women in my old department be dismissed with, you can't be an engineer. You're too pretty. Go get me one of the real engineers. So her compliment came across as more backhanded than sincere. I think I need to find a happier environment. This turned out so much better than I expected it to. My withered bitter heart is happy. OMG, I'm legit thrilled to see this update. This is adorable. And I need to see it turned into a novel. As an equally clueless queer lady, this whole post made my heart smile. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Reddit to the rescue again. Even with it being explained as flirty, I'm still incredibly confused. That sounded more like she was insecure and making it oops problem? That is a meeting cute I want to see in a movie. Okay, no more Reddit for the night. Let's end it wholesome. Good thing Op went to Dr. Reddit for a second opinion. Unfortunately, we're out of network. Yay, I'm so glad to see an update to this. Thanks for taking the time to do so. Slightly smiling face. D. Did Reddit just wingman TF out a oop? Stop it, I love this so much. That is freaking adorable.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.